Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Hello everyone, how y'all doing? And welcome to Brittany Walks by Faith. I haven't recorded a video in a while, and I decided to come out in nature. As you can see, I'm at this very beautiful park, just to kind of clear my mind and touch base with my audience, with my family, with you guys. And I guess I'm going to title this video, Don't Be Weary in Well-Doing. About a month ago, there was something that I really wanted. I wanted this specific thing desperately, okay? And I did everything in my power I could to, I guess in my own strength, to receive this specific thing that I wanted. But it did not happen. And when it didn't happen, I was frustrated. I was frustrated with myself, maybe because of my own personal self-sabotaging that I didn't realize I was doing. I was disappointed in God. I was mad at God because I thought that because God knows my situation, that he was going to take me out of the circumstances that I was in and place me into another circumstance, into a better circumstance. But I received a no from this specific organization, this specific company. I wanted to pretty much find another job. This was the no that I got. I mean, I have been applying to different locations. I've been applying to different places and had not received a yes from any job that I applied to. And I ended up getting an interview, which I was so happy about the interview, but I did not get hired. Where I work right now, currently in 2026, I am very unhappy at, and I've been working there for 6 years. I've put a lot of dedication into this company, but at the same time, I'm unhappy with the environment that I'm in. So I've been actively trying to apply to different jobs and have been actively either not getting hired. I've tweaked my resume. I've done everything I could, right? So this video is to say, don't be weary in well-doing. God may not move when you want him to move, but God is always on time. And even the little small things that you should be grateful for, acknowledge the things that you should be grateful for. I may be complaining that I want to have another job, but I should be grateful that I even have a job at all. In this generation that we live in the economy that we live in, it's hard to find a job. With AI algorithm, pretty much jobs have opted out of having physical people look at these resumes. Jobs, people no longer actually physically look at these applications and these resumes. They have these AI bots, these AI generated machines that are doing the heavy lifting of the work of sifting through resumes and applications. So, I was frustrated. I was so frustrated because I thought that I had this specific job in the bag. I thought that they were going to hire me, and they did not. Now, I mean, I can look at my own flaws because I wasn't perfect in the interview. I'm just, thinking of the things that I could have fixed or corrected within myself that maybe I had done wrong. Maybe I was a little too honest when I answered the questions. I'm a very honest person. Maybe I could have arrived earlier. I was a few minutes late. So I'm thinking about all of these things that contributed to me not getting hired. But I was frustrated. I was so frustrated. I was hurt. I was hurt because mentally, the job that I'm at right now, I'm very unhappy. And this is 2026 right now. I'm praying that as the future goes on, that I can say that I'm proud of where I'm working, that I'm proud of what I'm doing. I pray to God that there is a moment that I can say that I actually am happy with where I work. But right now, in this specific moment of 2026, I am not happy at where I work at. I'm unhappy, right? So I was so discouraged. I was just so absolutely discouraged. And I took a break. I took a break from social media because of me being discouraged, because of me feeling let down. You know, I'm not going to lie, guys. I was upset with God because I'm like, God, you know my situation. You know my circumstances. You know that I am emotionally, spiritually struggling. I'm hanging on by a thread at this job. Now, I'm an adult. I'm not a teenager. I'm not a little kid. I cannot just up and quit my job and not have a backup plan, not have a fallback plan, not have a plan B. I can't just up and leave. I got rent, all kind of bills that I have to pay. So me being frustrated, hurt, discouraged, I just opted out of getting on social media for a while. I mean, I might peek my head in here or there, but I just really took some time to myself and tried to gather my emotions together. And this is the reason why I had not recorded any videos for the last couple of months. I did not have any motivation. I didn't have any ambition or motivation to do so. And today, with me being in this very beautiful park, the sun is starting to go down now, so I don't really have a lot of sun left to work with. I hope you guys can see me okay. Hey Janet, y'all like my shirt? I love Janet Jackson. Anyway, I wanted to title this video, Don't Be Weary in Well-Doing, because I wanted to curse, I wanted to scream, I wanted to yell, I wanted to just say, forget praying. I mean, I'm not going to lie. When I got that denial, when I got that rejection email from that job that I really wanted, I didn't pray for a week, for a whole entire week. I cried. I was kind of isolated to myself, and I did not pray for an entire week because I'm not going to lie. I was mad. I was mad at God for not allowing these people to say yes to hiring me. But you think about so many people in the Bible, like Joseph and Job and David and Solomon and Mary. And I mean, so many people in the Bible, Jesus himself, who prayed these extensive prayers, who poured their all into fasting and prayer. I mean, Daniel, I mean, you name it, of people in the Bible who did not immediately get the answers that they wanted, or the response that God gave was delayed. I am at a place now where I want more for my life. I want better for my life. And I almost resorted back to going back to some things that I used to do in my past. But I just kept getting this feeling inside of me saying, don't do that. Don't go back. Don't go back to trying to numb your pain by drinking alcohol, which is something that I used to do in my younger years. When I was younger, when I was upset, when I was going through something, the first thing that I wanted to go do was reach for some vodka. That was the first thing that I wanted to do, or go party, or go to a bar or a club or something like that, just to numb the pain that I was feeling. But I said to myself, no, don't do that. Feel the pain that you feel. Acknowledge the pain that you feel. And God already knows that you're upset. God knows that you're upset at him. He knows that you're upset at yourself. I was upset at the interviewer. I forgot his name, but I was upset at him too. I'm not going to say the company that I was trying to work for, but it was within retail, because that's the main source of the jobs that I've been doing for the last almost 20 years has been retail work. And I'm currently a cashier right now. If anybody out there that is a cashier or works any type of retail job dealing with the public, you know how difficult it is. It's not easy. Dealing with the public, when you have people that have attitudes, people that are rude, people that are racist, people that, let's keep it real, that don't speak English very well, people that are mentally or physically disabled or challenged, and you have to maneuver around all of these different obstacles, and you deal with the spirit, the soul of people every single day. It's difficult. It's difficult when you're working an 8-hour shift and you come across hundreds of people all day with all different age brackets, all different generations, all different cultures and races, all different kind of personality types. And you have to adjust and adapt to each and every single person that you come in contact with. People that are mad because they the price is not what they thought that they were going to pay. People that want a discount. People that are mean. And I mean, just all different types of people, right? So when you work retail, you know how hard it can be. And guys, I want out of that specific job. I want out of that specific environment. I want out of that specific location, the specific company that I currently work for. I want out. I want out, and I want something more for my life. I want something better for my life. Okay, I've been doing retail on and off for 20 years. I've been working at this specific job that I'm currently at right now for 6 years, and I'm tired of it. So I was really devastated. I was devastated that I did not get this job. I was hurt. And I took myself away from social media just for a time so I could get myself back together mentally and emotionally. And because I did not want to give myself when I was empty. And even now, right now, at this present day, I kind of had to force myself out of the slump, the emotional slump that I was in. And I said, okay, it's been 2 months, like almost 3 months. Let me at least record a video after 2.5, 3 months have gone by. Let me at least record something, and put it out there just for people to know where my heart currently is right now. So guys, don't be weary in well-doing. Just because you got to know when it comes to something that you want, just because it has not happened yet, just because it's delayed, it does not mean that it's a denial. It doesn't mean that it won't ever happen. It doesn't mean that God is not with you. God is still good. Even if he says no, even if he says wait, and he gives you a delayed response, even if you think that God is not listening, God is listening. God hears. And I had to tell myself that. I took a whole week from praying because I was so angry. And I decided to not say anything. I mean, I prayed artificial generic prayers. Thank you for my food and all the other stuff, right? But I didn't actually go in and really get down on my knees and pray to God and really, really talk to him about the things that I was feeling. About a week later, I finally just decided to start praying again because I love God. And, I think God would understand that he's a parent. God is our father. He's a parent. So if you can get mad at your earthly parent for something, if you wanted a toy or if you wanted a snack or if you wanted some junk food or some candy or something like that, and your parent said no, you would be irritated with your parent. You would be mad at your parent for not allowing you to get the toy that you wanted or the snack that you asked for, or if it was delayed. You'd be mad at your parent. So we as human beings are no different with God, right? God is our father. He's our dad. So there's times where we may get irritated with God or frustrated with his delayed response or his no. But just know that God is always with us. So don't be weary in well-doing. Don't stop doing good. Don't stop trying to be a better person. Don't be weary in well-doing, and don't stop trying to be a better person just because you haven't gotten the answer that you want yet. And I tell myself this all the time. I've told myself this even within this last couple of months of me not recording any videos or doing anything on social media. I said, I still love God, and I'm still thankful. I may not like where I work currently, but I'm thankful to have a job at all. I'm thankful to have a job at all. So guys, this is the video. It's been a couple of months. I hope you guys can see me okay because the sun is starting to set. But look at this. It's very beautiful. You guys may not be able to see everything, but it's very beautiful. There's some beautiful water back here behind me. Got the rocks going on. It's a very, very beautiful park. So don't be weary in well-doing, guys. Don't be weary in well-doing. Continue to try to have a relationship with God. Continue to have your relationship with God. All right. This is Brittany from Brittany Walks by Faith. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace. Hello, I am sitting out here at a park right now. The sun is starting to set at the park. It's very beautiful out here. I just recorded a video probably like 10 minutes ago, and I just wanted to add this little snippet to the video. God is amazing. He knows us better than we know ourselves. So, love God and trust God. Trust God always. All right, folks. Peace out.